Hello everyone. So today we'll be solving an interesting problem. This problem came in the year 1981 in IIT-JEE. So let's start with the problem. So here we have to calculate the value of n for the given equation. The given equation is these two terms are multiplied. Both are of sine trigonometric ratio. So sine of x whole cube multiplied by sine 3x is equal to summation of this term. Okay. And here one more information are given is the c of n is not equal to 0 and other constants c0, c1, other c0, c1 and so on up to c1 of n are all are constants. Okay. So with this given equation we have to calculate the value of n. So let's start with the problem. So the given question is sine of x whole cube is given multiplied by sine 3x. So I'm not getting anything by seeing these two. So all I can do is I can open the series as of now. Okay, then I'll show you what is the question. So I'm keeping this 2 as it is. We'll have sine of x whole cube multiplied by sine 3x is equal to, now the value of summation is varying from m is equal to 0 to n. So I'll put m is equal to 0 in the first term. So we'll have c of 0 multiplied by cos of nx plus I'll put m is equal to 1. So we'll have c of 1 multiplied by cos of nx and so on. It goes on up to n. I'll write the third term c of 2 multiplied by cos of nx and so on. It goes up to the last term, that is c of n multiplied by cos of nx. Now till now I'm not getting anything. By seeing the series I'm not getting anything. So this question is based on a powerful logic. Okay, that logic I'm going to tell you in the next few minutes. Okay, first I'll write the formula for example, first I'll write the formula for cos 2a. Okay, so the formula for compound angle cos 2a is 2 cos square of a minus 1. Okay, don't worry, later on I'm going to give you the reason why I'm writing this. Okay, so there's a simple formula for twice angle is we'll get this as 2 cos square a minus 1. Similarly, if I want to write cos of 3a, okay, check the what is multiplied with angle. Okay, check the constant what is being multiplied with the angle. So here I'm multiplying 3, so we'll get this as 4 cos cube a minus 3 cos of a. Similarly, if I want to write cos of 5a, for example, if I want to write cos of 5a, I'll get this as 16 times of cos of a whole raised to power 5 minus 20 times cos of a whole cube plus 5 times cos of a. Now you're scratching your mind how I got this angle. Okay, how I got this is equal to this. So there is a very simple explanation for this is I can break the angle as 3a plus 2a. Okay, and I can write this as I can apply the formula of cos of a plus b. So the formula of cos of a plus b is cos a cos b minus sin a into sin b. So using this formula, if I open this 3 angle and 2 angle again, I'll get the same formula, okay, of cos of 5a. This is how I got the formula, but that is not important here. The important is the logic, which is for which the question is based on. Okay, so we'll see the logic here. Every time the angle what is being multiplied with the angle, the power is reflected here. As you can see, if 2 is multiplied with the angle, the power of this polynomial, you can consider cos as for one moment you can consider cos as a polynomial, so that power of that polynomial will be 2. Similarly here, check the constant is what is being multiplied with the angle and the power is reflected here. So the highest power of the polynomial will be 3 here on the right hand side, as you can see. So if 5 is here, I should get the highest power on the other side should be 5, and yes, we are getting the highest power. So this is the logic. On this logic the question is based. Okay, now in the next slide I'm going to solve the question. Now here we have sine of x whole cube and sine 3x. On the right hand side we'll have, I'll open this. Okay, if you open this, we'll have again c0 cos of nx plus c1 cos of nx plus c2 cos of nx and so on up to c of n cos of nx. And here what is given, c of n cannot be 0. The last constant is not equal to 0. Now let's solve on the right hand side. So let's keep this sine of x whole cube as it is. Now I'll open this sine 3x. Okay, so the formula for sine 3x is 3 sine of x minus 4 sine cube x. 4 sine cube x. I'll change this. Now multiply inside sine cube. So we'll get this as 3 sine of x whole raised to power 4 minus 4 sine of x whole raised to power 6. Correct. Now I'll convert everything into cos, because on the right hand side everything is given in the cos term. So let's convert, and we know that sine square of x, I can write this as 3 sine square of x whole square minus 4 times, again I can write this as sine square of x whole cube. Now I know sine square of x can be written in the terms of cos, that is 3 multiplied by 1 minus cos square of x whole square minus 4 times, I can write sine square x as 1 minus cos square of x whole cube. Now from this point onwards there is no need to solve the question because we are almost done. Okay, on the right hand side we have summation c of m cos of nx, right? And here m is varying from 0 to n. Now I can directly see the answer. All you have to do is, see, in previous slide I told you whatever we have here is what is being multiplied with angle, okay, that is n, will be reflected in the power. Now we'll go reverse here. We'll check the highest power here. So here highest power is 6. I can see here the highest power of cos is 6 here. So that will be reflected what is being multiplied with the angle. So directly I can see here n is equal to 6. Okay, so this logic is used, okay, in this question. So here our final answer is n is equal to 6. So that's your final answer. And if you like my method, if you like my approach, please like and subscribe. That'll be all.